Hi and welcome back on another adventure. If you're new around here, we are
David
and Claire,
and along with our two dogs, Tessie and Lily, we are the Dolittle Campers. Named that because of Claire's love of animals and because we've got a camper van which is called Varney. Join us in this episode where we take you on a tour of our van and show you how we've customised Varney. In the UK, there are 225,000 camper vans and motorhomes. As you can see, they all look similar and white. Except Varney, there's a lovely blue colour. But inside is where you can really start to customise your home on wheels. Now, in our first ever video that we made, which was a van tour of the van, you can see it in its basic glory. However, we've now, after 4 years, started to make it a place that we can call our second home.
we thought that we'd show you how we've personalised and customised our van to make it cosy and homely over the years.
Yes, so we've gradually accumulated things, we've gradually changed the way that we do certain things, but I think now we're at a point where we're really quite happy with it. Now, the latest addition, I'll tell you about that first. Claire said to me, she says, we're going to get some scatter cushions, or can we get some scatter cushions? Now, for anyone that knows me, I will say that scatter cushions are the absolute enemy. They are the devil incarnate. They get everywhere, they serve absolutely no purpose. And when you go to a hotel room or a friend's house and they've put them on the bed, the first thing they do is go on the floor. So yeah, scatter cushions, I'm not a big fan. However,
I like them, I think they're comfy and homely.
But she sold them to me because, what did you say? You said that they'd be dual purpose, didn't you?
Yes, so we're going to use the cushions, not as just cushions. We're going to put clothes and coats, jackets and things in there that take up a lot of space in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
So we can store things in there that makes it more practical.
So my issue with scatter cushions is they get in the absolute way. My issue with Claire is that she brings too much with her when we go away. So if you combine scatter cushions and Claire's taking too much, you actually put half of the rubbish and stuff that sorry, I didn't mean to say rubbish. Half of the stuff that Claire takes with her, you can put inside the scatter cushions. So what we did was we got ourselves two really nice cushions.
Yeah, nice velvety, cosy.
We did our thing for recycling and for the environment. We took the cushions out and chucked them in the bin, and then Claire will show you what she's done with the cushions instead. So there you go.
Yeah. So if I can find the zip,
we've got to find the zip
because they're quite
There's the zip.
Sealed.
Trouble is, the zip's the same colour as the cushion.
Yeah,
so
and it's all.
A bit silly.
So in this one we've got a hoodie.
That's where my jeans went. I was looking for them the other day.
And your bright hoodie.
And my bright hoodie.
We've got some jumpers and I think my jacket was in one of them as well.
So we've got a couple of other scatter cushions as well. Now some of the cushions serve a purpose. So the leisure drive one that come with the vehicle, this actually makes up the top end of the bed down there. It goes in between the two seats when they go flat. So we kind of need that one. Then we've got the rainbow cushions, which we've always had ever since we've had the van, but Claire quite likes them because she can stuff them down the front by the dashboard to stop the dogs falling off the bed.
Also, when I'm reading in the van at night, it actually sort of clips behind your ear like that. So it's like,
it's
like
a nice
when
neck pillow,
when you're on a plane and you've got those pillow ones.
It's easier if you do it yourself like that. See, you don't strangle me.
I've got too much hair going on. So.
There you go. So we've got that one.
Yeah.
And then, right, I'm actually going to be guilty of the last one. So Claire saw the last one in, where was it? Not B&M, what's the other one, the other cheap place?
The Range.
The Range. And she said, oh, I like that. And I was like, yeah, I quite like it too, get that one. So show them that one. That's the Let's Snuggle one. So we have now got plenty of cushions, plenty of pillows to make ourselves comfortable in this van, haven't we?
Yeah.
So another thing, speaking of cushions and soft furnishings and stuff like that we've got, is we've actually got quite a few teddy bears in the van. I'll take you on a tour and I'll give you a tour of our teddy bears and I'll show you what they're all there for and what they're all about. Now I want to start with this one. So this one stays up behind the seat there. Now this one here is actually quite a special one to me because this was actually, I bought it for my mum when she was in hospital not long before she died. And now when she died, she had a fairly brand new car. She'd only had it for about 6 months. And my dad said to me, because he gets a company car, or got a company car, he says, you might as well have your mum's car for, you know, however long. So for about a year, 18 months, I was driving around in mum's car. And I put the teddy bear on the back seat of mum's car. Now, as a result of that, every car or vehicle I've ever owned, with the exception of company cars because I don't have the attachment to them, I've always put this teddy bear in that vehicle. So being as we own the van, that's kind of why this teddy bear stays in the vehicle. Incidentally, it doesn't have a name, so yeah, comment down below if you can think of anything we should call this bear. So I bought it for mum in hospital. I've had it ever since, and it's always travelled with me. So yeah, anything you can think of.
He stays in the van.
Put some comments down below. He stays in the van. Don't take him out. Don't take him at home and go, oh, I'm going to take him to bed with me. I do have him in bed with me in the van. I'll say that before Claire says that, because I can rest my chin on him. But yeah, so that's the teddy bear that we've got up the front that doesn't have a name. So yeah, give us a name if you can think of a name for this bear. Okay, so I'm going to show you the teddy bears that we've got at the back. Now, these used to sit in the dashboard. However, I got fed up that once a year I used to have to take them out of the dashboard so that the van would pass its MOT, because I wasn't sure if a class is obstruction or not. So I've now found a better place for them because we keep glasses up here. And what these do is they stop the glasses moving, or they certainly stop them smashing together anyway. But we've got various different teddies up here. We've got this one come from the Isle of Wight Railway. So this one is a station master. We've got a few other ones. We've got the Highland Q. He come from the first time we ever went to Gretna. What else we got? We've got Durdle Door Teddy. We got this one that came from the Planes, Trains and Automobiles Museum in Birmingham. And we've got this one that came from Sorry, I nearly pulled his head off then. He come from when we went for Claire's cancerversary, and basically he's a squirrel from the national park where we did your cancerversary. Yeah. So I can't get him back in now.
We'll put him back in.
We'll put him back. He can go there. He wants to go there now.
Okay.
There we go. He can go there. Now, whilst we're up here, and I was talking about my mum earlier, got a picture of my mum that goes everywhere with us. So Claire salvaged this. I can't remember where she found it. We're going through some photos. She said, that's a lovely photo. She said, we need to keep it. We need to do something with it. We had a spare frame, so she put it in a frame. That's me mum. That's me when I'm a little baby. And I could tell by the furniture in the background that we're in Nana's house, my old Nana. So yeah, that comes everywhere with us as well. And that kind of just hooks over. So mum comes absolutely everywhere with us. So yeah, that is the teddy bears, and that is my mum's photo. Whilst we're at the back of the van, we've got something else, but I'm going to get Claire to show you this because it was Claire that got given it as a present.
So we've actually got some bunting in the van, and it's very personalised, and it was bought for me as a present from the birthday club at work. So I think mainly Jo at work. Thanks, Jo. She had this idea of doing this bunting. So it's actually, I don't know if you can see that, it's actually got a replica of Varney, the van, on each bunting, and they spell out Dolittle Campers, and it goes all the way up round there.
T. T's round the corner.
Oh yeah.
So E.
Yeah.
Oh, and L. So it goes round there.
Yeah, and then it goes round there.
It would go round there, and it says...
Our van's not big enough to display the whole thing.
No. If we had a big van with a fixed bed, then we'd have enough room for it all.
But we love our bunting, don't we?
We do. Just while we're there, so why don't you tell everyone about where we hang the dog leads? That's another personal thing, because what's the collar, Claire?
Yeah, because I'm forever looking for them, so I've had the idea of putting them up here, and the collar is actually Luton Town.
So we bought Lily a Luton Town lead, but because she's a Shishon, she's not allowed a collar. She has to have a harness.
The lead's here.
That's the lead. Yeah. She has to have a harness because they're breathing difficulties. So I thought, what do we do with the collar? So we attached it to the curtain rail.
And we can attach all our stuff that we need for the dogs.
So yeah, that's that.
And just hang there.
We've got another teddy that we forgot about. So that one is Emily. From the Isle of Wight Donkey Sanctuary. Yeah. So long-term viewers of the programme will know that we went to the Isle of Wight Donkey Sanctuary, and we've actually adopted 4 donkeys. And
Emily was your favourite donkey, wasn't
I believe Emily's dead, didn't she?
No,
I think she died.
No, Emily's
She didn't
dead.
die?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I think she is dead. Oh, that's awkward. If anyone's watching from the Isle of Wight Donkey Sanctuary, can you comment down below whether we've still got Emily with us, because I think she's gone and Claire doesn't. But we know, because we had five, I think it's 5 donkeys, and I think either 2 or 3 of them have passed away.
And Del Boy.
Yeah, I thought we lost Emily as well. I thought we lost 3.
Did we lose Emily?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but anyway, if anyone knows...
Anyway, if we have, Emily lives on in our van.
She does live on in our van. We've then got the lamp, because I always said, right, that I found when you go away in the van, I used to look at caravans on campsites. They used to look so cosy. I used to think, oh, but it's lovely in there having dinner or watching telly or whatever. But yet the lighting in our van was very bright, cynical white. So what we did was we went out and we looked for a lamp, and I loved this lamp. It's battery operated. It's got one of them old-fashioned bulbs. It's got a bit of a yellow colour to it. So I'll let Claire turn it on. Sometimes it's a bit funny and it flickers a little bit. Sometimes
maybe just for the first couple of seconds.
Sometimes you have to give the switch a little bit of a whack. But yeah, that's the light. But we also use it to sort of hang things off of. So you can see we've got, from the first ever Vanlife, we've got, what's that stuff called? Garland.
The first one we went
to. The first one we went to. So last year, not year, just gone, the one before. Garland.
Yeah.
We've got, there you go, the bulb's gone now.
Oh,
or the battery. We got that Deb's bought us. Now that says, happiness is a journey, not a destination. And then we've got these glasses. Yeah, see what I mean? It's temperamental. Give it a whack at the bottom. Hang on. There we go. There we go, we're on now. And those glasses, some random bloke gave us them at Vanlife. He came and put them on my face, so I've always kept them there. They're pretty cool. You'll see a video of me wearing them in a minute, because I'm going to talk to you about other lighting that we've got now. Okay, so talking of lighting, as I said, I found that the bright white lighting in here was quite cynical. Not cynical, sorry, quite clinical. And I found it was quite bright. So let me just show you. You see under there, that's the initial white lighting that the van came with. But what we've done is we've added some colour lighting in here. Now the colour lighting's brilliant because it connects to the USB and you can change the colour. You see I've got a remote here, so let's see what colours we can do. So we can do like a greeny colour, proper green, there's lots of blue ones it can play with, into purple, you've got yellow, you've got orange, and when Claire's in the mood for it, we've also got bright red. So we can make it look like Amsterdam in here. We're sitting on the drive at the minute, so I better turn that off. Don't want people thinking something's going on. I quite like the purple, if I'm honest, or the blues. The blue's a little bit brighter, so it gives us a little bit more light to see by, whereas the purple's a little bit more ambient. So that's our lighting in the back. So again, it's just another little way that we've personalised it, but also it doesn't take up much energy, and because it's USB, we can also take it out of the van plug and we could plug it into a power bank or anything like that if we ever become really low on battery in the van.
I've just spotted something else that you haven't mentioned.
Oh, hang on, just before, can we just stick on the lights, because I've got to show them another feature of the lights. You've got strobe. You've also got the changing colours. So if you ever want a disco in the van, sorry, anyone that's got epilepsy, please turn over now.
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Various different functions. No, I don't think we'll ever use the strobes. Sorry, what was it you were saying?
So I'm just going to pan down here.
Oh, yeah.
Because David has got a runner now from Luton Town that goes right across our sink.
So, again, anyone that has watched our channel for a while, you might have noticed that when we go out and about, to protect the glass, and also we used to have one on the other side, I think we probably still do under the bits and bobs there, we've got runners that come from my work. So I work for Lucozade and Ribena, so we've always had like Lucozade and Ribena runners. I went into the Luton Town Club shop a few weeks ago, and after having open wallet surgery and paying £25, I haven't told Claire how much that is. So,
I didn't know it's £25.
It was my money though. Bought a runner, so we've got that as well. So again, just little ways to personalise the van. Whilst we're at the back, I've got another thing that Claire has bought for me. She bought for me for one of my birthday presents or Christmas. She bought me some photo hexagons. Now, we had to get double-sided sticky tape, so I'm very terrified if we ever take them off of what the state of the cupboard's going to be behind. But we've got one of Tessie, we've got one of Lily, and we've got one of us. Now, because they're a shape that tessellates,
That's a good word.
It's a good word, isn't it? Dave's word of the week, tessellates. So because they tessellate, I've left a gap in between them. We could actually get some more and we can make a nice shape.
Yeah.
So we'll probably put one there, and one there, and they just join in nicely together.
Just don't know which ones to put. It's going to be maybe our favourite places.
Yeah, possibly.
Something
possibly
more personalised to
possibly
us. Yeah.
And just thinking about it, Claire, I've actually thought the fridge, we could do something on the fridge as well.
Yeah,
So if we
could.
wanted more,
Put some on there.
you potentially put some on the fridge. Okay, so now I'm back at the front of the van. My glamorous assistant's still standing up because we found a few other things that we wanted to show you. So first of all, we've got some coasters. Now we saw these in a place in Devon. We were staying at a pub stop that had a little craft place in. Can we show them on the camera?
Yeah.
So we've got 4 of them.
I was just going to say that we keep them up here because when we have our morning tea and coffee, we tend to put our cups up here, don't we?
Yeah, we've got a little ledge.
Up there. They stay up there, but here are the coasters. So we've got a little butterfly one and one with some flowers.
They're actually a set of 4, so we've got 2 of each.
We've got 2 of each of the butterfly and the flowers.
But they've just got different colour schemes.
Yeah, they're just like the wooden with cork on the bottom. But they're really nice.
They're handy, and because they sit on carpet, I've never been round a bend, and
Yeah,
they've never fallen off, have they?
No.
Other things we've got here, so Claire will show you the curtains. So we had the curtain put in because this makes it really cosy at the front. Also really helps if you're in a car park and there's like a bright light at the back of the at the back of the van. So again, you can just curtain it off. It's handy for when Claire goes to the toilet because no one wants to hear or see that.
David!
And then just behind the curtain, Claire, we've also got another sign.
I don't know if you can see that.
Can you see that? Let me just have a look and see if that's on shot.
There you go, I'll do a little camper sign that the very lovely Dudes and Drones made for us.
Yeah. So that is stuck onto the wall as well, so that's nice and personalised as well. If you're still watching this far, thank you for watching us show you our van. Hopefully if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you see it's changed quite a lot from when I did the first video and the tour of our van. It was quite an empty carcass and there wasn't a lot of things that made it us in here. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. I think we should get them to comment down below and let us know how they've customised their vans, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Let us know what's in your van that's personal to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, thank you for watching.
Doolittle's done.